there with Harrell, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Knight in at the 3, the small forward. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Knight on the wing, puts up a 3, drills it from outside.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are mixed up.
Outside, Beal. Dinwiddie with it. Gobert with the block. We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside, Knight. He takes it in, and Knight slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see. He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Kuzma, right side. And the basket.
Get out of here, man. Break a name.
One more at the line.
That's not who they want guarding him. The size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Washington shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Pascal with the steal. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Beal. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Kuzma inside.
Come on, man.
He's guarded by Knight.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Beal against Mitchell.
Pass the field, bro.
Knight on the wing. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. And it's Washington the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Good out on him.
Kuzma. No good on the 3. And so Knight will bring it up for Utah. They lead by 4. Into the lane. Got a piece of it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Shot clock at 6. Knight for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Damn it, man.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Hachimura the pass to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Harrell. Over Conley. Hits the jump hook.
What sort of play gets Harrell to the inside shot? I mean, he wasn't going to let anything stop him.
Utah is gone. Just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Right on the wing. Takes it inside. There it is. His 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Oh, good heads-up play by Beal. He's a ready shooter, and he moves the ball, too.
Left side, Knight. There's the three. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Oh, wow.
And he gets the bucket. Harrell's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The pass tonight. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Goes up to the stripe. That's short off the rim.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Knight. Banked in off the glass. 14 points for prime time.
His energy level has never dropped in his game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Beal with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Beal with the steal. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now here's Knight. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
With the teardrop, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Knight.
It's so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Count it. Kuzma's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He must have had a good warm-up because he's hot. I mean, he's 3 for 4 already. And we're only getting started.
Conley the pass tonight. Now the dish to Gobert. Back tonight, and Knight slams it in.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Gobert brings the double team, shoots it up. Gafford trying to break free. Kuzma can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 6. It's Knight with the drive. No good with the layup. Kuzma against Pascal. Hachimura kicks to Kuzma. Hachimura down low. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was at the other end.
Now here is Conley. Outside Knight. Shoots over Beal. A nice shot by Knight. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And his 3rd shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Here's Pascal. Out tonight. Three-pointer. And the Jazz, another three.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Bounce pass from Beal. And that one's good. Hachimura.
That is a tough bucket. Hachimura stays with the shot through the contact. That's the sign of a resilient offensive play.
Now here is Conley. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. Here's Beal. Tries again. Gobert with the block. Dinwiddie against Pascal. Shoots over Kuzma. Again, the Jazz score. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Jazz leading by 8. Knight looking it over. And no good that time. And it's Washington the other way.
They've been since with some big shoes to fill. Steps into the vacancy. Westbrook left with the Wizards. Washington targeted Dinwiddie early in free agency.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Harrell, Rui Hachimura out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He had 56 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. That game had his name all over it. Kevin, I'm sure he wants to write his name again over this one.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And it's Mitchell missing. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Neto. He had 10 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Dishes it to Harrell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Conley the pass tonight. Back to Conley. Outside Knight. Clock at 6. From past the arc. It's not going to go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Washington with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Dinwiddie against Conley. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie kicks to Neto. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. Knight dishes to Gay. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
The selflessness of Gay. Someone who is always looking to dish the rock to these guys.
Washington calls timeout. Last time they met was in Washington.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Here's Hachimura. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Dinwiddie with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Utah leading by 3. Inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. It's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
Mitchell against Dinwiddie. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
And the shot goes in. Knight's got 23 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Now here's Dinwiddie. D right on him. Kuzma can't get it to go. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Passes it to Mitchell. Now here's Knight. Shoots over Kuzma. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Neto, the pass to Hachimura. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hachimura's got 6.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Harrell. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Neto, the pass to Dinwiddie. And here is Hachimura. The Wizards working the ball around now. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense is right there.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Here's Knight on the wing. Mitchell. Back to Knight from the top of the key. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Washington the other way. Kuzma against Mitchell.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Doubled by Conley. The feed to Harrell. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah leading by 11. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Conley finds Knight. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Neto.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
Kuzma passes to Neto. Hachimura against Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Neto. High arcing shot. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And Utah making a change here. Haskell's checked in. Then for the Wizards, Daniel Gafford comes in for Harrell, and Beal subbed in for Raul Neto. Now, here is Knight. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And the rejection by Gafford. Jordan Clarkson is checked in for the Jazz. And the first half is now in the books. Utah out in front. They lead. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Time is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. From 10 feet out, misses off the left iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now the pass to Pascal. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Hachimura. Kicks to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Utah with the rebound.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 starts in the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now here's Knight. AD that time from Harrell.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Kuzma outside. Outside for Beal. It's good from long range. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
This is what Beal does, turning a tremendous offensive effort into a power.
Conley, the pass tonight. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rudy Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Kuzma inside. Working on Pascal. They get it back. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Main strength of Whiteside's game to me is his long reach. It allows him to block a number of shots.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now here's Beal. Good D by Mitchell. Conley scanning the floor. Pass tonight. Down low. Here's Pascal. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 4th assist in this one. Wizards trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
To the assault on the rim from Harrell. He has carved out such a valuable role.
Mitchell against Beal. Mitchell dishes to Knight. Back to Mitchell. Outside Knight. Shoots the three. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Checking in for the Wizards.
40 seconds left in the third. And he drives in. Gobert trying to get open. A shot by Knight, no good. Beal, the pass to Abdia. And the three off target. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Here's Knight. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Gafford. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Utah, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Brown and Hachimura up at the forward. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Gill. And it's Holiday in at point guard. 6 to shoot. Knight kicks to Mitchell. Over Holiday. At the clock winding down. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Mitchell passes to Knight. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Passes to Gill. He dishes it to Holiday. Here's the floater. Goes back up, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The pass to Abdia. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Holiday. No good off the front iron. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's Knight with the drive. Good on the bucket. Knight's got 4 this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the call will be against Primetime. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul, and his night is a wrap.
The Jazz making a switch here. Brantley's checked in. Kisper's checked in for Washington. Top of the key, Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Knight on the wing. From the arc. They get the rebound.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Outside Holiday. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Feeds it to Avdia. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 7 points for Denny Avdia. Mitchell against Holiday. Knight on the wing. Unloads. Rebound by the Wizards.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Mitchell against Holiday. Now the feed tonight. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Pass to Gill. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Jazz passing it around. Knight for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Knight's got 41.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
Mitchell against Howard. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's and so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm. And